Letizia willing to do anything for money, secret deal with Dominican Republic shocks royal family. Madrid. In the latest shocking developments, sources close to the matter revealed that Queen Letizia of Spain is conducting an extremely sensitive and secretive deal with the Dominican Republic government. The goal, to secure abundant financial resources, even not hesitating to do anything to reach an agreement. According to a royal insider, in recent months, Letizia has shown a special interest in a joint investment project in the Caribbean, with the main destination being the Dominican Republic. She is well aware that the royal family's finances are not as abundant as before, and is determined to take advantage of every opportunity to protect her position in high-class lifestyle, the source said. However, what is shocking is the level of Letizia's aggressiveness in negotiating. Sources say she has agreed to what many in the royal family consider too much of a trade-off. Letizia is willing to ignore traditional barriers, even long-standing royal principles, in order to achieve economic benefits, an insider said. The Dominican Republic, known for its attractive tourist destinations and open investment environment, is said to have made very attractive offers, including luxury real estate projects and special investment funds for the Spanish royal family. But there is also widespread speculation that in order to get these incentives, Letizia must accept some unofficial conditions, possibly including extraordinary commitments. The Spanish media has begun to stir up the news, with several journalists who follow the royal family highlighting the anomalies in the Queen's recent secret trips to the Caribbean. Some newspapers have questioned whether doing anything for money will affect the image and prestige of the Spanish royal family. Meanwhile, the Madrid palace has not commented on these allegations and rumors. Political and social experts all agree that, if this information is true, this will be one of the most serious crises for the Spanish royal family in decades. The question is, can Letizia balance economic interests and royal honor? And will the deal with the Dominican Republic really bring long-term benefits, or is it just a risky venture? Only time will tell, but clearly, there are still many secrets in the dark secrets of the Spanish royal family that have not been exposed. Inside the unique deal and the potential risks. A source from the Dominican Republic said that the government was also very interested in cooperating with the Spanish royal family, seeing it as an opportunity to promote the country's image and attract foreign investment. However, the negotiations were conducted in a very delicate and discreet manner, to avoid public and media attention. One of the most controversial terms of the deal was that Queen Letizia would participate in a number of events and promotional campaigns in the Caribbean, as an unofficial commercial representative. This means that she will be more closely involved in investment projects here, sometimes accepting commitments that the royal family has not experienced before, an internal advisor revealed. Not only that, according to inside sources, Letizia's doing everything also includes private meetings with powerful investors and businessmen, including personal and sideline negotiations. This is the only way to ensure that agreements are proved quickly and with maximum efficiency, the source said. However, not everyone in the royal family agrees with this strategy. Some members of the royal family have expressed concern that Letizia's heavy bets on foreign financial relationships could undermine the long-standing reputation of the royal family. If these things are exposed, not only her reputation but also the king's will be severely affected, a close confidant warned. Pressure from the public and the media. Leaked information about this deal has caused a wave of fierce debate on Spanish social networks. People are divided into two camps. One sympathizes with the pressure the Queen is under in difficult economic times, while the other side strongly criticizes the sacrifice of royal values in exchange for money. Many sociologists say that it is inevitable that the royal family must adapt to financial changes, but how to do it without losing the dignity and trust of the people is the biggest challenge. Meanwhile, political analysts also believe that the deal with the Dominican Republic could be a double-edged sword. If successful, the Spanish royal family could have a solid source of finance to maintain social and cultural activities. But if it fails or is exposed to unclear things, this will be a stain that is difficult to erase from the reputation of the entire dynasty. The road ahead. Currently, both the Madrid Palace and the Dominican Republic Embassy have remained silent on this information. Meanwhile, Queen Letizia continues her busy schedule, with several trips abroad that are believed to be aimed at strengthening economic ties. Can Letizia turn things around and prove that she is doing everything for the good of the country and the royal family, or will this be a risky and mysterious deal that continues in the shadows? The answer remains unknown, and all eyes are now on the next developments in this shocking story. Royal family reactions, the line between conservative and pragmatic. Shortly after the rumors of the secret deal between Queen Letizia and the Dominican Republic spread, the atmosphere within the Spanish royal family was said to be very tense. Some members of the older generation still hold traditional views, uphold the value and prestige of the royal family, and strongly oppose Letizia using any means to exchange for money. A close royal family member shared, "There are people in the family who fear that the royal image will be damaged if things are not strictly controlled. They want to keep the royal family from being mixed with private economic activities or shady deals." However, there are also people in the royal family who see the matter in a more pragmatic way. They believe that in the current era, it is necessary for the royal family to find its own financial resources to maintain its role in charitable and cultural activities. Letizia is doing what is necessary to protect her position and help the country in a context of increasingly tight public finances, a close royal family member analyzed. Views from politicians and economists. Political and economic analysts in Madrid are also not out of the debate. Mr. Javier Morales, a longtime political analyst, commented, "If this deal is done transparently, it could open up a new model for modern royal families, not only relying on the state budget but also knowing how to take advantage of economic opportunities." However, Mr. Morales also warned, a lack of transparency or shady deals could undermine public trust, especially in a context where Spanish society is very sensitive to financial issues and corruption. As for economic expert Maria Fernandez, she said, "Investing in areas like the Caribbean can bring great profits, but also has many potential legal and financial risks. Linking with foreign governments or businessmen needs to be managed extremely closely to avoid serious consequences." People and social networks, between surprise and judgment. On Spanish social networking forums, netizens are constantly discussing this issue. The hashtag #LetiziaGate quickly became a hot topic, with thousands of multifaceted comments. Some people express support and sympathy. The Queen is also human. In difficult circumstances, it is understandable to try to preserve her life and reputation. Meanwhile, many people harshly criticized, "What is the prestige of being a queen and negotiating like this? This is an act of selling one's honor." This division partly reflects the mood of Spanish society towards changes in the concept of the role of royalty in the new era.